Today let us start the part 3, and that we'll see exercise 18.2. So just have a look at the question number 1 on the left side. So that is the complete the following table for a trapezium whose parallel sides are A and B and height is h. So now let us see the A part of it. So here A is given, that is 7.5, B is given as 15.5, and h is given as 10 centimeter. We have to find the area of the, because the area is not given, that is the question mark over here. So the area of the trapezium. So there is only one formula for this one in this whole exercise, that is area of trapezium is half into height into the sum of parallel sides. So in some books you will also find like this, half into a plus b. This is the sum of the sum, means that you are going to add, these are the parallel sides a and b, and into h. So here there is nothing, means this is a multiplication over here. You can also write this way or you can write this way. So now just let us plug in the values. That is half, height is given as 10, and the sum of parallel sides, that is this is A and this is B. So this will be 2 5s are, and this you are going to add it, which is going to be 23. So 23 into 5, which is going to be 115, and area, it's always going to be centimeter square. So now let us see the B part. It's given A is 14, the same thing I've written over here. We don't know B. H is given as 80 centimeter and the area is given as 1600 centimeter square. So we are going to use the same formula. Area of trapezium is half into height into sum of parallel sides. The area is given, so below this we are going to write here 1600. This as it is, height is 80, and sum of parallel sides means one side is given, A is given as 14, and we don't know what is B. So now let us see here. This is going to be 40. So here 1600 as it is, this 40 will go on the other side, that will go in the denominator, and this will be on the right hand side. So this, after simplifying, we get this as 40 is equal to 14 plus B. So 40 minus 14 is equal to B. So this is going to be 26 is B. So B is 26 centimeter. So now let us see the C part. A is given as 24 centimeter. B is given as 18 centimeter. H is not given, and the area is given as 357. Again the same formula, just plug in the values. This is given as 357, this is half, the height is not given, and these are the sum of parallel sides. So here we'll take this on this side, so this is going to be in the numerator, this as it is, this is 42. So now this same, so here will be 42 will go in the denominator, that is h. So now after simplifying this one, we get h as 17 centimeter. So now let us see the D part of it. So A is not given, B is given as 32, H is given as 48, and area is given as 2064. So again we'll use the same formula. Here 2064, half, height is given, that is 48, and A is not given, but B is given here. So this is going to be 24. So this is the same. This will go in the denominator. Again, this will be on the right hand side. So after simplifying this one, we get 86. This is going to be A plus 32. So this as it is, this will go on the other side. That is going to be minus 32 is A. So this is going to be 54. So A is 54 centimeter. So now let us see the next question number 2. So it's given here. Find the area of a trapezium of height 15 centimeter and length of parallel sides is 18 centimeter and 12 centimeter. So A will be 18 and B is going to be 12, and we have to find the area of the trapezium. So this area of the trapezium is again the same formula. So here this is half, height is 15, and this A plus B 18 plus 2. Same here, this will be 30. So this will be, now we can also do here 15 here, or just write here 450 divided by 2, which is going to be 225 centimeter square. The next question number 3, if the area of a trapezium of height 12 centimeter is 108 8 centimeter square, then find the sum of the parallel sides of the trapezium. So is 108 means the area of the trapezium, because if the area of a trapezium of height is 108 centimeter square, so this area is 108 centimeter square. H is 12 centimeter, and we don't know the sum of parallel sides means A, as well as we don't know B. So again the same formula, area is given 108, half into height, sum of parallel sides, that is A plus B, we can write here. So here this is going to be 6, so this is going to be same, this will go in the denominator, will be A plus B, so A plus B will be 18 centimeter. So we can say sum of parallel sides of the trapezium is 18 centimeter. So now let us see question number 4. If the height and sum of the parallel sides of a trapezium are increased 3 times, then find a change in area. So change in area means that will be the old and the new one. So we can also call that the initial area be A1, initial height be H1, initial sum of parallel sides be, we can say that will be S1. You can use any this variable over here. So what is the formula? Well, we have the formula, that is area of trapezium, that is half into h into sum of parallel sides. So here we can say A1 is equal to half into, we have considered this as H1. So sum of parallel sides means this we have considered as S1. So new height. So now here they said if the height and sum of the parallel sides of a trapezium are increased 3 times, so we can consider the height as H2, and it is increased 3 times means 3 times of the initial one. So it was going to be 3H1. So this is one of the important step. And then new sum of parallel sides will be, because they said height and sum. So the height as well as the sum of the parallel sides, this also is increased by, this is increased 3 times. So this is going to be 3 of initial is S1. So that is going to be 3S1. So these 2 points are to be noted. Now new area is going to be A2. We can consider the new area because this was considered as A1. So this will be A2 half into H1 into S1 if we write here. So now this H1 means, why did we write here? This is the initial one. So this later on we can write here, this will be 3H1 into 3. So this is the new area. So this will be S1. So here will be, this is going to be 9, and this half into H1 into S1. This will be as it is. So now what you can see, this 9 and this half into H1 into S1, which is nothing but that is A1. So we can write for this whole part, we can write A1. So what we can see, this is 9 times of A1. So we can say area is increased by 9 times the original, because this is the original one. So area is increased by 9 times the original area. Now the next question, find the area of a trapezium whose parallel sides are 28.7 centimeter and 22.3 centimeter, and the distance between them is 16 centimeter. So now what we can do here, area, we don't know what is the area. The parallel sides is given as A is 28.7 and this B 22.3, and the height is given, distance between them is, the height is given as 16 centimeter. So this is one of the easy one. So here we can see the same formula. So this is half, this is 16, this 28.7 plus 22.3. So this is going to be, after simplifying, this will be 8, and this 51, which is going to be 408 centimeter square. So the next question, they said the area of a trapezium is 984 centimeter square. If the lengths of the parallel sides are 31.5 centimeter and 50.5 centimeter, find the distance between them. So again the same, area is given, these are the sum of parallel sides, and to find distance between them means we don't know what is h. Same thing, use the same formula. In place of this 984, half, we don't know h, sum of parallel sides, these are the sides given. So this will take on this side, that will be in the numerator on the left side, this the same. This after adding we get 82. So now this is going to be the same. If this comes here, it will go in the denominator because this is multiplication. So this h will be same. So after simplifying this, we get h is 24 centimeter.